ATA for wanting an apology from my stepmother. Context: my father and stepmother live in a 3-bedroom house, where my stepmother's son and the daughter they share still live. I moved out for work, but they assured me there would always be room for me if I needed to stay, in the room I had shared with my sister for years. I, F25, live far from my family, so taking advantage of a holiday in my hometown, I decided to visit. I mentioned it to my father, M50S, and he said I could stay with them so I wouldn't have to pay for a hotel. Although I had initially planned to stay with my grandparents, his parents, I accepted because I like watching a series or movie with him on streaming services at night. When I arrived, everything seemed to be going well. I left my suitcase, we chatted, and we all had dinner together, my father, my stepmother, my half-sister, and my stepbrother. Afterward, my father and I watched a couple of episodes of a TV series. As midnight approached, the time my half-sister, F16, usually has to go to bed, I got up from the sofa to tell her what time it was, and that I was tired too and wanted to go to sleep. She said no. She said she didn't have school the next day, so her mother, my stepmother, had given her permission to stay up as late as she wanted. When I told her I had an online job interview early in the morning, 8 o'clock, and that I needed to sleep to do it well, she got angry and went to her mother's room, who had supposedly been in bed since around 20:30 because she had to be at work at 8 o'clock the next day, to complain. After an argument between my stepmother and my father, I had to sleep on the sofa that night. Before doing so, I gathered all my things from the room, even the clothes I had left for when I visited, and left them in the living room so I could leave as soon as I woke up in the morning. I had the job interview in a quiet cafe and spent the rest of the days at my grandparents' house.